All right, so first we're going to talk about, um, you know, study strategies, kind of like how to read a story in Spanish and understand it based on the knowledge that we have. So here's the directions. Rosa nos está hablando sobre algunas actividades que le gusta hacer. Contesta las preguntas basadas en lo que Rosa nos dice. All right. Rosa is clearly someone's name. That's not hard. So, I suggest you diagram these sentences, silly as it may seem. All right, that's my person. Now, who does nos refer to? Y'all clearly know the answer to that. It means us. All right, do y'all remember está hablando? And if you don't, then let's highlight that. Sobre, most of y'all have forgotten. Algunas probably have forgotten. Actividades, that's a cognate, so I'm going to highlight that green. Activities. Que le gusta hacer. Que without an accent means that. Hopefully y'all remember that. Le gusta should look familiar. Le gusta hacer. Actually, the whole thing should look familiar. And maybe the le is a little bit of a struggle for you. But we'll get back to that. Contesta, y'all don't know what that means. Las preguntas, you've probably forgotten. Basadas, all right. En lo que Rosa nos dice. Dice, again, is probably one you don't know. Now, first of all, if you're actually taking a test and you don't understand the directions, please come and see me. But Rosa, something about us, talk, activities, like to do. So can we make a connection there? Rosa is talking to us about some activities that she likes to do. Contesta, answer. Contesta is how you answer a pregunta. So answer the questions, something on that which Rosa is telling us. Answer the questions based on what Rosa is telling us. So, me gusta hacer muchas cosas divertidas. Me gusta hacer. Me gusta hacer. I like to do many or much. Cosas are things. Divertidas. Y'all remember divertidas? My point is this. You read what you can and you pull out of it, you pull out of it what you can based on what you know. So let's skip all the red stuff. Me gusta hacer muchas cosas divertidas durante mi tiempo libre. Tiempo libre, y'all should know. Me gusta tocar la guitarra, ir de compras y mirar la tele. All right. No me gusta hacer los quehaceres de la casa, pero los sábados ayudo a mi mamá y a papá a limpiar la casa. Pero los sábados ayudo a mamá y papá a limpiar la casa. No me gusta jugar deportes, pero me encanta ir a los partidos de fútbol los viernes por la noche con mis amigas. Okay, hopefully I'm right and y'all understand most of this. The stuff that you don't know, let's start with that. What does this look like it means? It starts with D-U-R. It's during. So hopefully that was easy. Que haceres literally means what to do. The translation is chores. And I think you skipped that chapter in Spanish 1, so I don't know if y'all knew that. Ayúdame, ayúdame, Dora says it. What does that mean? Help. So, chores, that means help. Limpiar. I feel like you should have learned this already. So hopefully you know it, but limpiar means to clean. Obviously, you know what la casa means. So, ¿qué cosas divertidas hace Rosa? All right. So, clearly you can, you should be able to answer what that says. Or, excuse me, you should be able to translate what that says. ¿Qué cosas divertidas hace Rosa? And I'm going to come down there. Oops. And say, now, when I'm talking about somebody, first of all, I'm going to use the LA in instead form. Same thing as if you look at this sentence, when I'm being asked in the LA in instead form about someone, I'm going to answer the same way. So, Rosa, what kind of fun stuff does she do? Ah, there it is. Right there. Rosa. Now, instead of using Rosa hace tocar la guitarra, that doesn't make sense. You only use the verb hacer when you're literally talking about doing things, like using the word doing. So, play the guitar, I don't need the word doing. So, Rosa tocar la guitarra. Now I need to conjugate it. So, toca la guitarra. Va de compras. Hopefully you're on board with me there. Y mira la tele. Cuando hace estas cosas divertidas en su tiempo libre. So, I like to do many fun things in my free time. So, when does she do them? In her free time. Did you remember that su is her? And that comes from me to su, nuestro, nuestra, nuestros, nuestras, and sus. Okay? Alright. ¿Qué hace Rosa los sábados? Los sábados ayudo a mi mamá a papá a limpiar la casa. So, en los sábados, ella, she, or I could put Rosa, limpia la casa. Or I could say, I could take this out and say ella ayuda a su mamá y papá limpiar la casa. A limpiar a la casa. La casa. Okay. Or I could say Rosa ayuda a sus padres a limpiar. And then, ¿cómo se divierte? All right. So it looks like it's a tougher question, but it's really not when you split it up. So, ¿cómo means how. Se divierte means something about fun. Ella los viernes por la noche. Ella means she. Los viernes, Friday at night. Los viernes por la noche con mis amigas. Me encanta ir a los partidos de fútbol. So, ella va. I'm taking out the I love because I'm talking about her. Changing ir to va a los partidos de fútbol con sus amigas. All right, so hopefully this seems sort of easy for you. I didn't recreate the wheel. I don't have to make up something that Rosa does that nobody else knows about while reading the paragraph. I'm using the same stuff that's in there. I'm talking about soccer games, and I'm talking about she goes with her friends. It says that here, but I had to change it to sus amigas, and I had to change it to va, because I'm talking about her, and I took out the me encanta or le encanta. So I could have kept it. I could have put a ella le encanta, blah, blah, blah. But I answered it more likely the way that somebody would answer it. So even though I'm taking some text from the paragraph to answer it, that's okay because I had my own thoughts that helped me put those sentences together. So hopefully this makes sense. And that's it.